Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello students, I hope that you are all fine with your kith and kin. Dear students, we are starting the proper grammar today, and the proper start must be the parts of speech. As there are parts of body and a student learns first of medicine the parts of body, similar is the case with the learners of English as well. So today we are starting parts of speech, although they are also the parts of writing as well. But language is, that mainly speech, and writing is just speech in hardware form. We write their speech on some page in hardware form, so that is called writing. So speech equal to language, so we are studying parts of that language, parts of speech as they are known in British English. The Americans call that word classes. So the first part is, that noun is the first part of speech because it's important as far as volume is concerned. So there's maximum in the language that we use noun. In this reference, if we give a Quranic reference and we move to the ayah 31, Surah Baqarah, then we see there that the beginning, the commencement of knowledge is noun. When God says that I taught the names of things to Adam. So that was the first step, that was the threshold of knowledge. And what was that? That was noun, the names of things. So God taught the names of things to Adam. So that was the threshold of knowledge. What is that? That is noun. And when a child learns or acquires his first language, so what he learns or what she learns, that is noun. Mama, baba, bike, toffee, candy, like that, chocolate, all things, they are things and they are nouns. So we see that the basic knowledge in language is noun, and if that child grows up and goes to another country abroad, so what does he learn first? The nouns of that language. The maximum of the dictionary words are nouns of any dictionary. Those are nouns. So that's the importance of nouns in some language. You have to learn nouns in any language so that you would be able to speak that language clearly and with a great vocabulary, because vocabulary is base of learning a language, and most of the vocabulary is noun. So that's the importance of noun, my dear students, and hope that now you are ready for the proper definition of noun as well. What is a noun? The name of person, place, thing, idea, or activity. That is noun, a word that shows some person, place, thing, idea, or activity. Yes, the two last things are quite new for you. The name of idea or activity, that is noun as well. We'll be talking about that. So what's the proper definition of noun? A word, any word that shows person, place, thing, idea, or activity. What are the names of persons? Yes, Adam, Ali, and Faiz. Yes, these are the names of persons, and common nouns as well. Man, girl, they are nouns as well. Persons, place, Multan, Pakistan, Washington, place, or colony, the name of any colony. The name of place, that is noun. The name of thing, sofa, laptop, cell phone, name of things, they are nouns. Let's talk about the names of ideas. That's honesty, that's idea. We can't touch that, we can't see that. So that's the name of idea, honesty. Love, truth, wickedness, death, and let's not miss beauty. Not miss beauty, let's not leave beauty. That's noun, abstract noun. We'll be talking about that in the kinds of noun. So they are nouns, but they are ideas in fact. And the names of those ideas that we label them, that was the name of that idea we label, so that's noun as well. And the name of activity, like process, marriage, the name of some activity, and procedure, operation. So they are the names that we tag to some actions. They are actions, but we tag some name, we label some name to them for better understanding, so they become nouns here. So there's the name of person, place, thing, idea, or activity, that is noun. Hopefully you are clear about the definition of noun and the importance of noun as well. Let's talk about the kinds of noun. let's talk about the first group of kinds of nouns, and we divide nouns in five parts, or five you may say kinds or types. And the common noun, that's the first one, and what is a common noun? A word that shows the same common characteristics of a group. Same characteristics of a group, common characteristics of a group. That is important. It means if I say in a classroom, a girl should stand up please, so there are 20 girls in the classroom, so everyone would think that whom is talking about, so they will be in confusion. It means they share the same characteristics, they share the same basic fundamental characteristics among them. That is girlishness. The girlishness is common in them all. So that's what we call common noun. If I say man, a man should come up to me, so all the men that would be present there would be in confusion that whom I am talking about, because they all share the same manhood. Okay, let's talk about proper noun. Proper nouns are taken from common nouns, and we particularize them and we specialize them, we name them, we label them quite properly. So the name of particular things, places, or persons, those are called proper nouns. So we see that they are taken from common nouns. If girl is common noun, but if I say Shazia, it means that's proper noun, because I have selected one girl from all those 20 girls. So Shazia is proper noun. If I say Akram, then I have chosen a boy from all those 20 boys who are sitting before me, so that is proper noun. Computer, that is common noun, but if I say Dell computers, that is proper noun, because I have categorized that, I have categorically said some name, so I have labeled some name to the common noun, so it becomes proper noun. So what's the proper definition? A word that shows a particular person, place, or thing, that is called proper noun. I hope that you have got Multan, Ahmad, the Dell computer. So next is collective noun, a word that shows a group of living or non-living things. The word group is important. A word that shows a group of living or non-living things is called collective noun. So it's often used in singular form. For example, audience, that's a group of people, but that is audience, that is in singular form. It is why that is collective noun. Many people are there, but we say audience, that is singular noun. So that's a group of nouns, but we use as a word in singular form. So that is called collective noun. Suit of clothes, herd of animals, herd, audience, team, army, police. So they seem to be singular, but there are so many nouns in them. There are 11 nouns in single team. So team, that is collective noun. So a word that shows a group of living or non-living things is called collective noun. I hope that the point is clear. Number 4, that is abstract noun. A noun that is intangible. Intangible means that we can't touch, we can't see, that we cannot sense through our 5 senses. That is called intangible. So abstract nouns are intangible. A noun that is intangible shows a quality, feeling, or condition, or an event. So it shows a quality. Qualities cannot be seen, as we have said already, we have talked about already, that we cannot see it. We cannot see beauty, we cannot see truth. We can see all these qualities through another noun, but we can't see them directly. We can see beauty through some person, through something, through some other noun. So we can't see them directly. Those are intangible things, so we can't see the qualities directly. So a noun that is intangible shows a quality, feeling. We can't see feelings of love or hatred. We can't see them directly. We can see them through some other noun, through some other persons, through some other things. So we can't see them directly. That is abstract noun. A noun that is intangible shows a quality, feeling, or condition, or an event. For example, beauty, happiness, illness. Eid, that is an event. Eid, the names of the days. That's Monday, Tuesday, like that. Now we come across to the material noun. That's the fifth kind, material noun, and the last one of the first group, kinds of noun, and we are talking about the first group, material noun. That is concrete noun as well. In your academic papers, in your mirror finals, the common name that appears is concrete noun, the defined concrete noun. So what is the definition of concrete noun or material noun? A noun that shows the basic material of things. A noun that shows the basic material of things. Basic material is important here. Basic material. What do you know about basic material of things? Like iron. Iron, that is basic one. Basic material. Iron, plastic, wood, cotton. And through them we can make other nouns. We can make cloths out of cotton, but cotton is the basic material in its raw form. Iron is in raw form, that is material. So there's the difference between common noun and material noun. What's the difference? That material noun is relevant to the basic material of things. We call them concrete nouns. So what's the proper definition? A noun that shows the basic material of things and therefore tangible. We can touch them, we can see them, but these are made out of basic fundamental materials. And here is an extra note about the nouns, about the kinds of nouns, and that is like that. If the objects can be counted, we can say these are more common nouns than concrete nouns, because sometimes they are mixed up and the students can't get whether it's common noun or concrete noun. So there's the difference. If the objects can be counted, we can say that these are more common nouns. These are common nouns than concrete nouns. They are less concrete nouns but more common nouns because they are counted, they can be counted. So chairs, tables, etc., they are common nouns. And similarly, if the objects cannot be counted, it's more a concrete noun than a common noun. If they can't be counted, they are countless, then we can say that they are concrete nouns rather than common nouns. Like copper, because copper cannot be counted, so that's concrete noun, that's not common noun. Similar is the case with the wood. We can't count the wood, we can't count iron, so they are concrete noun rather than common noun. So that's extra point, that's a tip here. Dear students, we can also divide nouns in another way. There is another way to divide these nouns, and that is countable and uncountable nouns. They are also known as counts and non-counts, or counts or uncounts. Our name is correct. So we see that some grammarians divide nouns in another way, and that is countable and uncountable. So there's the broad categories of nouns. Countable nouns means common nouns, proper nouns, because we can count them, and collective nouns are countable as well because we can count common nouns, chairs and cushions and laptops. We can count them, so they are countable nouns. Similar is the case with proper nouns. That how many Dell computers are there, so we can count them. That's proper noun, Dell computer. So we can count, so it is countable. And similar is the case with collective noun. There are 2 teams in the ground, there are 4 teams on the field, so we see that we can count the collective nouns as well. So these broad categories are merged into one broader category, and that is what we call countable nouns or count nouns. Or what's the proper definition of countable nouns? The nouns that can be counted, 1, 2, 3, or first, second, third, are called countable nouns. The nouns that can be counted, those are called countable nouns. And what do you know about uncountable nouns? Obviously the contrast trait, that's opposite of it. The nouns that cannot be counted are called uncountable nouns. The nouns that cannot be counted, we can't count them, like material noun and abstract noun. So these 2 categories are under the umbrella of uncounts. What are those divisions, or what are those categories? Material noun and abstract noun. So they come under the umbrella of uncountable nouns because we can't count them. Like water, we can't count water, or oil, or juice, we can't count them, so they are called uncounts or uncountable nouns. There's a tip here as well. We can count drops of water, glasses of water, but we can't count water itself. Similar is the case with the juice. We can count the glasses of juice, but not the juice itself. And similar is the case with the chairs of wood, but not the wood itself. So they are wood, oil, milk. These are uncountable nouns. And similar is the case with the abstract nouns: honesty, truth, beauty. They are also the uncountable nouns, abstract nouns as well. So what we have done here, that we have divided those 5 categories as well here in the broader terms, that are countable nouns and uncountable nouns, because some grammarians prefer this kind of division. So in this lecture we have seen the importance of nouns in any language, number 1. Number 2, the definition of noun. Number 3, kinds of noun in A group, that is common noun. Number 2, proper noun. Number 3, collective noun. Number 4, abstract noun. And number 5, concrete noun. That's group A division. And in group B division we have discussed countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Hopefully that you have gathered a lot from the session. Now we come to the exercises of nouns. Here you can see the first activity. Yes, the cat is purring, the boy kicks the ball, Ali plays with his friend Akram. You have to underline the nouns here. What are the nouns you can see here? Yes, underline them. Hopefully you are done with. Now, there's the answers.